great. For this to be a GR, like I think this is a telltale sign for them. Like if they're pumping out, you know, shoes that look like this, just imagine, you know, given the right, you know, partnership what somebody can do with the right creativity. And like I said in my YouTube short, and like I said on Instagram, this is not sponsored. So I didn't get these shoes gifted from Saucony themselves. This was gifted to me by somebody else. So I have no reason other than maybe a future sponsorship. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. I wonder who it's from. Alright, what's going on, man? It's your boy Curl Cloth, and I'm back with another video, man. Look, if I'm not starting somewhere, I'm not going nowhere. So I just got this package. This package is coming from the brand Saucony. And I actually cannot wait any longer. This actually has been sitting in my house for the past... It's been sitting in my house for the past 4 days. I haven't touched it because I wanted to get my initial reaction when I opened the box. So without further ado, man, let's go ahead and crack open this box and see what they sent me, because I don't know. I know one pair that they sent me, but I do not know everything that this box has to hold. If you actually watch all of my unboxing videos I do on my YouTube shorts, I typically have a knife. I don't know where that knife is right now, so I have to use scissors. Why am I actually so concerned about what's in here? Oh, I'm ready to see what's in here. Oh, bro. But before we actually get into that, let me talk about how long I've actually been rocking Sauconys. Because I got this comment on one of my YouTube shorts where I'm talking about the Saucony Pro Grid Triumph 4s, where someone said, you're only rocking these now because they're back popular. Even though it's ironic, because in that video, I talked about how I was rocking Saucony since high school, and the pictures that I implemented in this video are from college. So this is pre-Jake Tips. This is pre the Star Pros, I think that's what they're called. This is before all the hype that they had in 2024. So I'm like, how can I be hopping on the bandwagon if I've been rocking these since high school, bro? Literally 2014, 2015, I've been rocking Sauconys. And that's really all I wanted to address, because I'm not no bandwagon type person. I actually hold off when it comes to like buying hype sneakers. I actually hold off for a very long time before I actually buy into it, because I want to differentiate between, is it just because it's hype and it's everywhere on my, you know, explore page, it's everywhere on my feed? Like, is it that reason that I'm buying it, or is it actually because I genuinely like those pieces? So when I'm in that type of predicament, I do tend to kind of lean back to make sure I'm not just buying it just because it's hype. I try to make sure I'm buying it because it fits my style and it fits how I like to dress. And I want y'all to pay very close attention to what I actually said in this YouTube short that was 2023 in June. So again, this is pre-J Tips. This is pre the Star Crows. I hope I'm saying that right. Like that brown pair that's green that has like the orange on the inside, like that pair is fire. Like this is pre the run that they had in 2024, which was an amazing run in 2024. Like I want y'all to pay very close attention to what I said. Honestly, I think Saucony is just on the verge of becoming one of the competitors in the sneaker culture right now. I think they are one good collab from being one of the giants when it comes to sneaker culture and also just sneaker news in general. So again, I can't be hopping on any type of bandwagon, and I still rock the Saucony Pro Grid Triumph 4. They're still in my closet. It's been 2 years now. And these have been ran into the ground, bro. I have rocked these so faithfully. Even before I turned these into a permanent gym shoe, I was still pulling off fits in the Saucony Pro Grid Triumph 4. Like, this is not just some fake hype. It's not just because they sent me a box of shoes. Like, I genuinely like the brand Saucony. Again, I've been rocking them since earliest 2020 or 2014, 2015, and well into my college days. And I kind of took a break, but then now I'm back rocking Sauconys. I got these in 2023. And again, I'm rocking these. Like I've run these into the ground and they're kind of getting beat up now. But let's get back to the package. All right, so I gotta make sure I do this very strategically, because the person who sent me these from Saucony told me there's pairs in here that I can't even show on camera. So I'm not trying to, you know, I'm not trying to mess up the connection we got. So I want to make sure I'm doing this properly. So I'm gonna go individually with every shoe that they sent me. Okay. All right. Listen, this is the pair that I knew that they were sending me. Again, the person that reached out to me watched my video on the Saucony Pro Grid Triumph 4s. He also watched my cloth talk where I talked about these in particular. And I've been whining and complaining about these for the past 2 to 3 months. And I finally got them. Bro, the J tips are finally in my possession, bro. I've been wanting these since I saw the pictures. I had somebody, one of my followers, somebody that I had on Cloth Talk actually, they were standing in line when he dropped these in New York. I forget what street it was on, but he was waiting in line for me and himself to get a pair of these. And by the time he got to the front of the line and he got inside the shop, they no longer have my size in the purple pair. Although I did like the pink pair, this is the pair that I gravitated to the most. This is the one I feel like kind of fits my aesthetic a little more, but bro, it is crazy having these in my hand now. Like, the colorway on these are crazy. And what I try to tell people when I talked about these in my Cloth Talk is, Saucony's been around for a very long time. So I'm not saying like, you know, their company isn't doing well, but do you know how hard it is to take a brand or take a company like Saucony and have people lining up down the street for these? And I think Complex actually rated this collab the top collab of 2024 of like across all sneakers. I forget where it ranked, so if I didn't say that correctly, I'll input the actual thing that they won. But again, bro, it is crazy that J-Tip Saucony was able to put together a sneaker and outbeat companies like Nike, Adidas, and you know, Asics, Salomon, like all these brands that have just been the giants in the game. And like I said in that previous video or that YouTube short, I knew they were on that way, bro. I knew it. It's like I foresaw it. All right, now I'm glazing crazy. But again, thank you for these, bro. I wanted these so bad, and the fact that they're in my hand now is just absolutely amazing. Yeah, but y'all know with all the sneakers that I can talk about in this video that they send me, I will be doing their own individual video like I do with my sneaker review. So like this will get its own individual sneaker review, but let's get into the next sneaker. Okay, next, I actually don't know what model this is, but just on first glance, these are fire. Absolutely, like these are definitely gonna convert into, I wanna start running a little bit more. Just because I want to get outside a little bit more. I do work from home with my job, so like I'm always in the house. So I did like kind of just want to start stepping outside and just going on some runs. So I think this is definitely going to turn into one of my main either gym shoes, depending like how they actually, you know, feel in the gym. Because sometimes shoes with this much cushion in the gym is like if you're doing like weightlifting aren't necessarily so great, but definitely for runs, I am definitely gonna rock these. And this is just like a dope colorway, bro. Like kind of like that cow print look right here. Again, green is my favorite color. Multiple variations of green are just always fire. Lime green, olive green, hunter green. Most greens in the green family is swag. Again, I don't know what model this is, but this is fire though. This colorway is fire. And I'll see this little detail on the actual lacing. So it has the print on the lacing too. Like this is fire, absolutely. So again, thank you. I don't know if this is a collab. I have to do a little bit more research. I don't know if this is a collab. I don't know if this is partnered with somebody. I do see this little panda on the front part of this part. So maybe it's some company called Panda. I don't know. But these are fire, absolutely. But let's get into that next shoe. All right, next up, I believe this is the Bodega collab. Yep, Bodega right in the front right here. I don't know if you can see that, but this is gonna be the Bodega collab. I forget what, I think this is like the Wave Grid or something. So I think Mark LaShark actually did a collab with Saucony. He did the Wave Grid. I think that's what it's called. But these are fire too. It's just very different. I'm interested to see how these actually incorporate into my closet, just because like, it's not a typical shape I would go for, but I can see the potential in this shoe. I'm definitely already not a fan of these like really thick rope laces, just because I don't think it's actually intended to even rock them with that. I don't know what the intention was with these, but this is fire though. Dope colorway. You know, Bodega, they always have dope collabs. Again, green. I don't know if you knew that when you sent me these, you mysterious person, But green always, any pop of green, or you know, again, it has like the lime green, it has like the green right there. Like I'm all for it. It's already winning in my books once I see even like a hint of green. But these are fire too. And just to reiterate, all the sneakers that I can show on camera will get their own separate video. But again, these are gonna be the Bodega collab Sauconys. Again, I think this is called the Wave Grid or something like that. But these are fire, bro. And anybody that says Saucony isn't one of those brands that's gonna keep making an impact within the sneaker culture, it's like I think those type of people, and I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it, but I think those type of people only favor brands like Nike or Adidas. Like there's a different group or a subgroup of people within sneaker culture that only like Jordan 1s, only like Dunks, and they only consider those the best collabs or the best sneakers every year, like the Travis Scott ones. And you know, again, not to shit on those things, but it's like there's other brands out there that are doing dope stuff, and I think people just need to open their minds or open their mindset when it comes to sneaker, because it doesn't have to be Nike, it doesn't have to be Adidas, it doesn't have to be New Balance, it doesn't have to be like, it's so many brands out there, like the Asics of the world, the Sauconys of the world. Like those brands are doing dope stuff, and you want to pay attention because you're gonna end up getting comments like this when you actually hop on the hype train for it. You're gonna get comments like this where people are gonna be like, oh, you're only rocking them now because they're trending. But yeah, Bodega Sauconys. Let's get into that next pair. I don't know if this is a collab. This doesn't look like a collab. I don't see any like signature standout, you know, pieces on it. This might just be a GR, but this is a fire colorway though. Like kind of like that midnight blue, got that brown hit right here. Like these are definitely gonna be incorporated into my style. And again, I styled the Saucony Pro Grid Triumph 4s before. Like this is an easy sneaker to like kind of incorporate into your closet because there's not much going on, but this is fire though. And like I said in the review for the Saucony Pro Grid Triumph 4, which is that video right there, this shoe is so great because it has so much airflow. I'm talking like right here on this paneling, you know, back here on this panel, and up top, like there's so much airflow. And that's why I feel like they're so great in the gym, because even as much as I rock that old pair, even still this shoe is like constant. And I'm telling you, I beat these in, but like my foot never feels like, you know, super like moist, like because I go to the gym and I go into the sauna for at least 15 to 20 minutes, and like it's never just, you know, smelly. Like it's always constantly having airflow through it, and I think that's why I've always kept these in my rotation. So as it graduated from being like a styling sneaker and it graduated into going into a permanent gym shoe, like these are fire in the gym, bro, especially on leg day. Even though sometimes I do take my shoes off when I squat, even on leg day, these are fire. So I already know like it won't be any problem incorporating these into my closet, just because like I already have a pair, love that pair. And this pair also looks like it looks a little different, just like on the top part right here. Like it looks like it has different materials, not as like open as other pairs. So I'm interested to see what this pair does or how it compares to the other pair. But again, I already know like this pair is fire, bro. Like there's nothing else to talk about. And unfortunately, that is gonna be the last pair I can actually show on camera. They sent me 1, 2, 3. They sent me 3 other pairs that I cannot show on camera, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blur the screen real quick and I'm gonna say, this is what they are. There's one pair in this pair that I cannot show that is absolutely fire down to the colorway, bro. The colorway is crazy. The actual silhouette for the shoe is fire. And I cannot wait to show you guys when I actually can. But again, that is gonna wrap up this video. Again, I wanna say thank you to the person who sent me these shoes. Again, this is super dope because I've never got anything like this. I've never got a package of sneakers. And I also never got sneakers that I couldn't show on camera. So it's just dope to be able to have that access. But let me know in the comments, what was your favorite pair from this video that I was able to show? But without further ado, like I always do, I'll catch you in the next one.
But I love the way you work it. Ay, I love the way you work it for me.